Welcome to the Scottish Basketball Roundup. We post weekly episodes on Senior National League basketball in Scotland. You can join for free on Patreon, Spotify, and YouTube to receive a notification when new episodes are released. Access to the podcast episodes will always be free. You can make a contribution for yourself or for someone else as a gift through membership on Patreon. However small and infrequent, any contribution is very helpful and very much appreciated. You can get in touch with the podcast by sending us an email or a message on Instagram. If you like the content, share and send it to a friend who you think would like it too. Over the summer months, we're going to catch up with players from the senior men's and women's competitions in a new mini-series called Player Profiles as part of the Scottish Basketball Roundup. In this episode, I chat with Sophie Heron, who has just completed her first senior season with the Caledonia Blues. I'm delighted to welcome Sophie to the podcast. Hi, Sophie.
Hello.
Maybe just give us a brief overview about how the season played out, results-wise, start, middle, and end, and how you feel looking back on the season record now.
Yeah, at the start of the season, it was like really good actually. Like we won a lot of our games, and then towards the middle of the season, we lost the cup against Edinburgh Blaze, which was definitely like a hit to our confidence, but we kept working at it and then we ended up beating them in the playoffs. And then their last season, our last season game against them, which was good because they didn't lose for I think like 2 years. It was really good to end like on a winning streak. So yeah.
Great. Why did you want to get involved with the Blues this season, and what were the preseason preparations like?
I feel like I needed like a extra challenge because I was in high performance for Gladiators the last 2 years and that was good, but like I just needed to keep on improving and like getting better, and I feel like playing in senior league, which is like the best league that I can play in was like the best thing to do for me. And pre-season it was definitely a challenge. We were running around play sport like 3 or 4 times a week just in circles. So like it really like the people who wanted to do it like really stayed. Some people dropped out. But yeah, it all like came together so then we were ready for the season.
Amazing. How would you now look back on the sort of step up in the level and the challenge playing SBC Senior Women's for the first time this year?
Yeah, I feel like it was really good like playing against like older players who are more experienced. Like I done seniors when I was like 13, but I didn't get much game experience, but now I was getting like good minutes, like one of the most amount of minutes in the team. So I feel like it was really good for my development.
What do you think improved most about your game this year, and how do you go about it?
Definitely my game decisions, like especially as a like small point guard. Last year with like under 18s, I was playing quite individually, but like because I had better players around me with the pros, I was able to like read the game better and like pass more and get my assists. So,
What's the strongest part of your game, do you think, and how did that fit into this year's Blues roster?
I would say probably like my ability to attack the basket. Like whenever I attack, like all the defense collapses. So I feel like when I do that for the team, I can get like our shooters open because we've got like a lot of shooters in our team, and then I can get them going, and then if they get shooting, then I can get some shots after that.
What do you think was your toughest moment as a group this season, and how did you get through that, and why was that the toughest moment over the others?
Like I said at the start, like when we lost the cup, that was definitely like a really tough moment because we were going in thinking that we had a chance, but we lost by quite a lot. But like after that, we all like we had a bunch of film sessions and we like figured out what we needed to do as a team, and I feel like we got better as a team from like that downfall.
What was your relationship like with Coach Donnie this season, and how did that develop through the year?
Well, he's been my coach. This year was the third year, so like he knows me quite well. And I was with he was our coach for GB in the summer. So like I already had a strong relationship with him, so he knows like me as a player. So I feel like he continued to do that. He was quite tough with me during the year, but I'm grateful that he done that because it did get me better at the end of the season.
You put up great numbers for the Blues this year, but let's maybe just talk about your season high game: 23 points, 11 rebounds against Edinburgh Blaze back in December. Just talk us through that game, like what went well for you, and how were your team able to help you get the right looks?
That game was when we only had 5 players. So going in, it was like a challenge. We all knew that we had to like play hard, but also conserve energy. and it was also all the younger Blues, so I felt like I had to like step up and take responsibility, which I feel like we all done, and we actually performed quite well against them with only 5 players.
How do you look back on this season with the Blues, and what do you think you'll take most from this season as you head to Oakland's in the WEABL next season?
I'm honestly really grateful for the opportunity. Like, it did really push me to get better, and winning as well, winning the playoffs was like really good. And I'm just like grateful for like all my teammates and Donnie and what he's done for me this year, and I'm excited to take that to Oakland's.
Amazing. Let's just go through some quick fire questions. Other than basketball, what was your favorite thing when you were growing up?
Actually, when I was growing up, I played chess from 6 years old till I started playing basketball, so that's what I done most of my childhood.
What's the best advice you've ever been given, basketball or non-basketball?
Um, when I also used to play Gaelic football, and one of my assistant coaches, he told me that one day I was just gonna like if I keep working, I'm gonna be really good, and like I took that with me like for basketball, and like that someone believed in me. I felt like I could do it in other sports.
If you could look forward into a crystal ball to tell your future, what team overseas would you like to play for?
Um, well, to be honest, I'd be like I wouldn't mind playing anywhere, but like I really want to go back to Gladiators after like I go to college and everything. I feel like that'd be good to go back to where like I started playing.
Amazing. What's the best match you've ever played in and why?
Probably our playoff match because like the stadium, everyone like that I like all my family and like my two closest friends were there, and I just felt like us as a team we played really well. Like I don't think we've ever played any better, and it was just like a really good game, especially that we won and everything.
Do you have a favorite jersey number and why is that your favorite number?
Well, my first ever game, I played the number 21, so I would say that, but I couldn't wear 21 this season, so that or 12. I usually wear either one of those two.
Do you have a favorite team to play with on NBA 2K or any other basketball related games?
Usually when I'm playing NBA 2K, I usually go for the Lakers. Always be my favorite team.
Amazing. Who has been your favorite teammate and why?
That's a tough one. Um, I would say Renelle. I played with her like the last two, like year before, and like she was like one of my first teammates, and especially last season, like she really helped me. She would play all the defense and then just give me the ball. We had like a really close relationship. Yeah.
Who has been the best head coach you've ever played for and what have they done for your game?
Um, to be honest, Donnie, like he like brought me into the high performance. Like I was a year younger than you were meant to be, and I feel like he really like pushed me and made me the player I am today. Like he never stopped like believing in me.
What annoys you the most?
Like in basketball.
Basketball, non-basketball, you can choose.
That's I would say on the court when you're like clearly like ahead of someone like you're up by like 20 points and they just start like shit talking you and like saying all this stuff to you and you're clearly winning.
Fair enough. Who is the most skillful player you've ever played with?
I would say like all the pros in our team this year, like every single one of them, they're all like I've been playing with some of them for like 2 years and like they amaze like the skill they have amazes me to this day.
And just one final question to round off. What do you think your future in basketball looks like maybe over the next 3 to 5 years?
After I go to Oakland's for 2 years, I definitely want to go to college in the States, and then after that, I really want to play professional somewhere.
Amazing, Sophie. Thank you very, very much for your time. Best of luck with the summer and best of luck next year at Oakland's.
Thank you.